Yeah, hello and welcome to this broadcast this month, March, SimulMaster on the ICC. I hope you're all right and probably have watched some of the candidates today. The first round is on in Berlin. What are the results? I think Caruana won his game, yeah, but we still have two games going. And it could happen that we have 2 or 3 decisive games. That is exciting. I think it's cool to see some wins there early on. As for the simul tonight, we have opened it up just a minute ago, and it's filling up, and we are about to start in a moment. So I'm happy to play a couple of games. Yeah, hello to all of you in the chat. Medvedev and Kramnik still have chances to win. Okay, that's cool. I'm not really about I don't know, supporting a particular player, but I think it's a good thing if there are some wins at the beginning. That means that maybe there will be a bit more risks taken here and there. So I'm going to go here with Zebel. I'm going to play 1e4 today exclusively. It's what I'm currently studying the most. So I'm going to put this out and then see what happens. So Haiyan went e5. Knight f3, and here is Sicilian against Indiana Fats. Pearl Hacker, I go knight f3 again. Okay, a French defense and a Caro. Yeah, it's a good variety, yet another Caro-Kann. And Baka here going for a modern Eternal Warrior b6. And Aslan here for a center counter Scandinavian. Okay, Zebal went with the Elekhans defense. Okay, let's go e5 and Haiyan here, knight c3. We're having a Rossolimo against Diana Fetz, and Oapar I will exchange. And Pearl Hacker with g6. Yeah, the accelerated dragon, hyper accelerated dragon. Okay, there's a question in the chat. What am I doing to have lost weight? Funny, yeah, I indeed lost some weight. I hope it will be more in the future, but I started out. No, it's not about... There was an assumption could be less carbs. I didn't do that. The only thing that I'm doing is that I'm simply keeping longer periods between eating. That's currently something that is heavily discussed among nutritionists. Simply, yeah, like stop for let's say 12 hours until you eat something or longer. And this is, I think, quite interesting. It works for me, but doesn't need to work for anybody. So here we have the Scandinavian. I go d4. And Buckeye here for a Pilz defense. I play bishop e3 against this opening. Yeah, here Haiyan went with bishop b4 in this 3 knights game. Here I'm playing, I think, c3 if I remember correctly. And e6 by Eternal Warrior here in this Owens defense. Yeah, knight f3 is good, develop. And Diana Fence went bishop g7. I go rook e1 here. And Jester knight c3 for 3 knights. Against Oapar, we have a French exchange. He went knight f6. This is a very solid choice, and here I will get the bishop pair. Moving Dutchman, go knight c3. And Pearl Hacker, bishop g7. I have played c3 against his hyper-accelerated dragon, and I will happily take the center. March d4 for the Scotch 4 knights, and again here the same position as we had before. Yeah, knight f3 in this Scandinavian, and Duke Bishop I will go for the Rossolimo again. Haiyan knight f6. Here d4 is good, occupy the center. So here, after bishop g7, white has a couple of good moves. I'm going for h3. That's a line that I like a lot. Just at d6, I go d4, opening the center, and Chicherin here went e6. Yeah, against e6, there are a couple of good opportunities. I can go d4 even immediately. But, oh, it switches to Scarlet Warrior. I'm going e4 there quickly, and then back to Chicherin. Bishop e2 is my move. And e5 by Indiana Fertz. Here I'm going to take on c6. Recapture. And g6 by Duke Bishop. I'm going to castle again. And here bishop g4 by Aslan. That's interesting, but a little bit unusual. I think h3 is good. h6. Okay, that is a very slowish move. Bishop g5. Oapa seems to... yeah, I was worried about this. It seems, okay, I will castle. That's a good move. And here, retake is easy. Zebal, I go c4 and knight f3. And Chicherin with knight f6. Yeah, I can castle or d3. I think castling looks best. e6. Okay, bishop e2. We had this before. And against knight f6. Knight f6. Huh. I'm just waiting for a moment here, thinking about if e5 is a move to attack him directly. Queen e2 is definitely also not bad. Okay, castles, I go f4. And march bishop b4, after which I take. And d6 by Hayam. The issue with this is bishop g5. That is a pretty awkward pin. I just wonder if I have something better. Maybe not. Yeah, just bishop g5, I guess. Here rook e1. We had this position in another game. Moving Dutchman g6. I play my repertoire, not... Oh, yeah, here g4 is interesting. I'm going to play it. g4. Pearl Hacker with d5, here e5 is good. I go knight c3. And bishop b4 here by Chicherin. Bishop b4 is not a very common move in this position. One way to do it is to simply capture on d5 and then check. I'm not sure. I'm going to take it. Okay, bishop d3 here is the normal move, and bishop d6 by Oapa. Okay, here bishop d6. If I check on e1, I think this is a bit awkward for him. Let's do it. And Indiana Fertz is taken with the d pawn. Here I go d3. And Jester has taken. Yeah, I'm happily recapturing. And here, yeah, the question is, do I have anything better than taking on d4, just recapturing? I can also take here first. I'm not sure about it, but probably I can always take. Okay, I'm taking now. So here I wanted to go bishop b5 check, and this way clear e2 for the knight. Bishop g4, the check is good. Yeah, the check is good. Taking this and h3. Queen e7 by Indiana Fertz. That is the most common move, and a3 is my choice for b4 later. Knight f6, I'm castling. Those games are identical. And now knight e2 in order to play d4 next. Okay, so Oapa went bishop e6. The question is, can I go bishop f5 immediately? I'm trying to win some material. I've caught him a little bit on the e file. Yeah, I'm not sure. The problem is a little bit, it takes... I have a game against moving Dutchman. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. It looks a little bit... I don't like it so much. Bishop f5, it just loses so much time if he sacrifices the pawn, and I've got the open f file to deal with. I don't know. Okay, go d4. And here, taking bishop d7. So just a quick development should be in order. Okay, duke bishop and knight to d4. I have to take it. And here I go d4. Yeah? Or is it better to start with c3 maybe? A knight e5 could be on. Let's go d4. Okay, so castles here. I was thinking actually knight c3. A bit uncommon, but I like it. Knight b5 is an idea. Okay, knight d7 by Buckeye. Okay, I go e5 if he... Kramnik has won his game. Okay. It was against Grishuk, right? Okay, interesting. Knight d7. So what to do here? Yeah? c5 is maybe on. e5 is definitely a move to consider. I'm going to do it. Queen c8 by the Eternal Warrior. Okay, I will castle. Bishop g6, knight e5 is the idea anyway. Let's do it. And here h3 is the normal choice. Let's do this. Knight e5 by Hayan. Where are you going with all this? Where are you going with your knight? To g4 or where? Yeah, I don't know if I want to go f4 and kick it again. Nope, I didn't watch much today of the candidates. I've been away the whole day. Okay, just develop. Okay, I'm going to retake. c6, that was the idea, to provoke this move. And now knight e2 was the point. Bishop, knight f6 by Jester. Okay, I go f3, prevent any knight g4. And here I want to take, this is a good move. c3 and c6 by the moving Dutchman. Against this I play f4. Bishop a6 by the Eternal Warrior. Interesting. Okay, I don't want to trade. I go c4. You will take. And now a5 by Indiana Fats. Okay, so here I have a4 as a move, or I think bishop e3 is also possible. I'm going to start with bishop e3 and knight h5 by Buckeye. Yeah, he wants to go to g3. Queen f3 and let's see. So c6 by Marsh, I go queen f3. There's a question in the chat if there are some teaching videos on my channel soon. It depends on what soon means. I have some ideas, but it's actually not that easy to get this on the road. I also wanted to stream a little bit more on my own Twitch account, but I had to finish a project. I have many projects going on, and there's something that has to be done first, let's say. Okay, c5 by Baka. He plays one of the more critical variations there. Okay, yeah. g4 looks like I'm winning a piece, but he can take on d4, take on e5. Yeah. I think I'm castling long here, yeah. Or was that already a little bit of a shaky move order? I don't quite remember. I wonder after g4 what exactly he is doing. Maybe he takes on f4. Okay, I'm going to castle long here. Okay, so c6 by Aslan. Here it's interesting to check if I can go h4 immediately. I mean, I definitely can do that. I just wonder how, if that is the strongest continuation. But okay, it's a simul. Let's go. Bishop e6 here by Hayan. If I go f4, where is that knight going? I'm curious to see. Okay, the moving Dutchman went queen to a5. Okay. Let's break this pin. h6 here by Chicherin. Knight g3, knight h5 is something that comes to mind. Okay, here d3 I need to develop, and bishop d6 here by Marsh. Voluntarily retreating. This is part of my agenda anyway, so let's go bishop f4. Here I will take, and knight c3 looks like, well, I can go e5 actually against the Eternal Warrior. Where is the knight going then? Back, I guess, yeah? Okay. Let's recapture. Bishop e4 by Aslan. Yeah, here the issue is I can take on e4 and play queen to f3. This is probably going to be awkward. This is at least one option. Let's do it. Okay, here I go knight c3. And Oapa went queen c7 for potentially trading on f4. Yeah, I can take now myself, or I can cover the bishop with queen to c1, for example. I think I'd rather take bishop c7 by Chicherin. Okay, knight h5 and knight f6 by Indiano Fats. So am I going to go knight d2 here? Yeah, I guess. He's got knight g4. I don't know. Is that a nuisance? No, I don't think I care all that much. c5 by Hayan. He just counterattacks this, but I take e6, right? And the knight is still hanging, so it should win some material. Here I'm castling long. Knight g8 by Eternal Warrior. So knight c3. Let's develop. Here we have traded, and Bagai is taken. Okay, so here he's got knight e4 maybe on the cards. Going here to prevent that. This is a knight. And knight h6 by Pearl Hacker. Yeah, I think just castling should be fine. Bishop e7 by Zebal. I'm going to develop my bishop. That was the point. And here queen f3 for a double attack on f7 and on the knight. So Hayan just recaptured. If I check here, he has to move the king. I can also check on h5. Yeah, that's probably stronger. Okay, knight e2 and b5 by the moving Dutchman. I go bishop d3. And here, yeah, okay, easiest is to check. Or I can castle short. I think castling short or knight c4. Ooh, yeah, you have many choices, but I think castling short looks good. and Chicherin went queen to f6. Okay, I have an active queen position here, but his pieces are also nicely coordinated. Maybe e5 is on his agenda. This is a possibility. f4 he can take on d4. That doesn't really work. Queen f6, and that also prevents any bishop takes h6 ideas. h4 for bishop g5. It's a bit of a silly trap, you know. It's a bit naive to try that, but okay, come on, it's a fun event. Joshua says, I wish these simul givers would explain the thought process they are using in more detail. He is herring a good bit though. How much more detail shall I use? I mean, I'm really explaining almost everything that I think about. I'm not quite sure what more is possible. Did I make a mouse slip there? No. That was close. Okay, so h3. Queen g5. Okay, yeah, I think just moving the knight is good. Queen to e7. Okay. Yeah, just... Now, king b1 is a little bit lame in such a situation. It's also a bit about the time management. Yeah, if you are in the very beginning here and you're playing like 1e4, I'm really not thinking. I'm just moving. And if you start to explain something about the very first moves, you're going to lose on time every single game. That is also not really that great. So rook e1, I keep more control over e5. e6 by duke bishop. Okay, knight d2 looks normal. I need to develop pieces. And here, yeah, the question is where to go here against Sergorish. I don't know, queen d3 maybe? Go back. Knight d7. Yes, black's idea oftentimes is to get the knight via d7, f8, e6 to d4. So what to do? I go a4 here or knight c4. I wonder here, knight c4. b5 is not really bad. Maybe. Okay, I go a4. Okay, check. Let's check. So I'm going to take the bishop and c5 here by marsh. Interesting, very early pawn push. Yeah, I can go c3 here. It's one possibility. Yeah, you have to recapture, and knight d6 is now was now necessary. Okay, I will go bishop f4 and then castle long. Here rook e3 was my idea, trying to harass the queen a little bit, even though now okay, g6 isn't really a problem. Okay, I go h4 and whoa. You're going to survive that. I don't believe it. Queen a4 check, b5, queen a6 check, bishop b6, knight a5 mate. Yes, that's mate. b4, I will go back to e2, and here normal move c3. And Chicherin decided to remove the queen outside of the king side. I think I will double here to prevent e5, and now this move. Yeah, here this is in fact still part of my opening prep. After b3 I'm a lot better. The problem is that b3 c5 bishop f4 cd4 queen d2 and the knight is lost. Yeah. Okay, knight f8. Knight f8. He wants to go bishop d7 maybe. Yeah? Okay, I need to double on the e file. Whoa, f6. That looks a little bit... That looks weak on e6. Okay. Going to centralize in c5 here by the moving Dutchman. Okay. So why isn't that blundering stuff? e5 for bishop e4. Okay, e5, c takes d4, or he has to take it. It's maybe not blundering stuff, but it's close. d5, d5, he's got c4. If I take here and then play e5, okay, so rook e8 by Chessexplained. Yeah, I had one, I think one whitewash, 120-0. Rook g3, there is e5. Well defended here by Chessexplained. I can try g4, g5. That looks really a little bit weird. Okay, it's a little bit, that's a loose move, but okay, let's do it. Yeah, of course, knight takes f4. This was the problem. Okay, I think I actually analyzed that with the engine back in the day, and he's finding all those moves, of course. Okay, I think I have to take him. So e5, why is that possible? I thought I was on that a lot. Okay, let's take. And moving Dutchman, bishop b7. That's probably not a bad practical choice at all. He attacks e4. Tja, what to do? Knight g3 is covering it, but then probably simply d takes d5 is working. If I take on d6, knight takes e4 is a complete mess. e5 looks extremely loose. I don't... Well... e5 takes. He might play knight d7 actually at the end of this. Knight g3, d takes c5 is yeah, it's probably still the most solid move. a5, I have bishop to a3, which is also not so easy to meet. It's, however, very tempting to play against this knight. It has no squares. Bishop f4, queen d2, knight f5, g4, and it's gone, is the idea. But this is also good. Okay, rook b8. I want to cover the b-pawn and the castles here. Knight a6 by Aslan. Okay, so if I castle, should I castle now? Yeah, I guess so. Castle long. Queen c7 by Duke bishop. Okay, this is looking at the f4 square, so my intended f4 move is probably not so easy to make. But I can regroup the bishop to b3. That was part of it anyway. So here knight to c4 is the normal choice. Whoa, queen a7. What happens after queen to a7? It's a threatening mate in one. And how does he cover it? Okay. Show me. Show me how you cover the mate in one. So bishop c5 and here, yeah. h3 is not bad actually. Or just this one. Yeah, both is good. Okay, d5 by the Eternal Warrior. That looks like the position is opening up. Am I not just able to take on d5? That looks like I'm winning this pawn, right? Let's take it. Okay, Aslan has castled long. So I wonder about knight b4, knight c4 stuff. This is dangerous, maybe. No, but I can't help it. So if I go e5 here, e5, bishop f3, I take f6. It should work. And e5, knight d5, bishop e4. Yeah, interesting, but I'm not sure how convincing it really is. Yeah, he's threatening c4 in some way. Yeah. Yeah, knight, even queen e2, there's c4. Yeah. Difficult choice, yeah? Really difficult choice. Yeah, gut feeling. Okay, here I'm doubling on the e-file and h3. We are in the same theoretical position as in the other game. Okay, queen to b5. I could just go a4 here, actually. a4, rook b1. Yep. Okay, a trade here. And I will put this bishop onto b3 where it ultimately belongs. Queen c7. Okay, there are a couple of options here. Can take, that's the easiest one. Okay, here I will take on d4. Okay, that looks like a nicely controlled position. Okay, but how do I continue? Maybe queen here, and then rook f to b1 for b4, something like that looks good. Okay, Aslan went rook e8. That is not so active in comparison. He just defends this pawn. I wonder if I should do this actually, but he's got knight c4. That's really an irritating move. Knight c4. But I don't see how I can potentially prevent it. Okay, I cannot think for a super long time. Just not going to work in such an event. So here, knight to d5. I was thinking bishop e4, but rook d8 is a good solution. So castles, just castles maybe. Okay, queen takes. I was thinking of queen f4 to go into an ending, but rook e1 is also fine. Doubling here. Knight e6 by Buckeye. Yeah, I can go all the way back and probably should do that. Rook d8 played by Indiana Fats. Okay. So how to play this? Maybe here, yeah, for bishop g5, bishop h6 moves. And queen a6, I think this must be good, yeah, queen e4. Looking at the rook and preparing to move. So e6. That doesn't help you on the dark squares. It's got no bishop f8, no nothing. Maybe I just double on the c file, by the way. Let's do that. Okay, rook d8. Here, I want to move the queen away. I just wonder what is a good square. Maybe just e2, or let's go to e2. Queen c7 by moving Dutchman. It seems that he has c4 on his agenda. I don't mind so much to play this move anyway. Yeah, rook d8 maybe. I don't know. I have to play something. So here I was thinking just bishop c1 to consolidate this a little bit. I don't know. It looks a little bit like I should have more than a lame move, but I currently don't see anything great. And if you start to think for a long time, you're going to be in trouble later. Knight c1 for knight b3. This looks actually okay. Yeah, let's do that. This looks like a good regrouping. Knight f6 by Buckeye. Okay. If I just take e7 here, yeah, and then bishop c4, something like that should still be fine. Okay, rook c3 was my idea here. Rook e8, maybe I should just centralize. And what about this f4 business? I would like to play this move, but he can take it. Knight f3, queen g4, h3. I'm not trapping the queen, but it is close. It is quite close. I can play knight f3, but I want to go f4 here, absolutely. So maybe I prepare it. So knight to f5. What is the point here? Bishop h6? That doesn't help you. Yeah, do I go g4 is the question here. Yeah, it's so dominating, you can probably do it. Okay, bishop to d6. So let's go here now. Finally. h6 by Serge. Well, that doesn't help, huh? It's knight d5 coming. Anyway, I need to move. Bishop c4 here looks like the most normal continuation. Just develop. Okay, knight b4. That's bad. I should have played b3 here. Now I cannot move the bishop away, and he's winning the bishop pair for nothing. Okay. That's terrible. Yeah, that was too superficial, yeah, queen d2. That was just a superficial move. Okay, e6 in this game. I need to move the queen away from from the D file anyway. So I go here and see what happens. Hello to Mexico, or Mexico. Is Mexico right? So if I take here on E7 and then take C6, I'm going to win stuff. I can also take on F6 first. If I take here, bishop takes, it looks extremely loose. Take. I'm almost winning material there. I mean, I'm winning material anyway, but I'm not sure what the best way is. Okay, let's take there and work out the details later. He did not take on E3. That's interesting. I thought he would gladly take the bishop pair, but he didn't. I wonder if H4 is a move. He's got stuff like he's got F pawn moves coming maybe. F6 is such a move that could irritate quite a bit. Knight on D5 is very strong, but I don't see how I get rid of it. Really don't. Yeah, black playing F6 I feel is quite irritating in this position. I wonder if I should go knight G5 and just prevent that, you know. Okay, I'm doing this. Okay, I take this pawn. Yeah, there I blundered the bishop pair. That's pretty horrible, actually. Pretty horrible. So here there are some direct tries. Like take on F6, Queen F4, those kind of things. That is very close to immediately winning. I can also take A5. If I take here, bishop takes Queen F4. Rook F8 maybe, yeah, coming. And then I thought Rook C7 could be an idea. But B3 is hanging. That's a bit annoying. I can also take A5. Queen B3, Rook C8. Maybe. Okay, let's do it. Knight F6 here by Marsh. Going to retreat this. Getting it out of a potential tempo. Yeah, that's a good move. Black seems to be out for bishop F4. I'm preventing this. And he just takes it like instantly. I thought this would be awkward. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, B6 by Indiana Fats. I can try bishop moves here. I know that looks a bit counterintuitive to trade, but oh, G5. Whoa. That looks dangerous for black. If I attack this here, it's got something to G4 then, bishop G4. I can take G5, that must be good. Okay, Zerbile does not mind to give up his bishop pair. Okay. Okay, h6. That was possible, of course. I was thinking I'm just dropping back and still prevent f6 as g6 then is so weak. Okay, here I'm simply entering there, right? Queen to enter. If I take e8, rook takes, queen to b5. It's a double attack. And the rising endgame should be very strong. Let's do it. It's simple. Knight c5 by Buckeye. Okay. Where are you going with it? Bishop to e6 or something? Yeah, I don't know. I have to develop. Queen b5 is a very simple way to play it. That would basically force the queen trade. Is there anything better? I mean, black's position is a tad loose. It is a bit loose. But queen b5 looks like a simple choice. Let's do it. Queen to f4. I did not see this move. If I take, it's crazy. If I take pawn takes, knight f5, you can actually take that. Okay, I think I'll just take this. It's okay. Still amazed sometimes what is possible. Okay, so knight g3, I get this out of the e-file. And knight d5 by Serge. Okay, I don't want to give him my bishop. Yeah, this was possible, but I have rook c8 now. Isn't that a problem? No, it is a problem. Okay, queen to c7 by Aslan after a long think. I'm going to take it, and he still plays f6. Yeah, nobody ever is playing a small move. Yeah? They always play the most ambitious, the sharpest move. Yeah? Warranted or not, it always is going to be played. Yeah. Yeah. If it works, it works. I mean, it looks terrible, yeah? G6 is weak, everything is weak, but if it works, tactically it works. You can complain whatever you want. It could work, because my queen is on the f-file. This is just the thing. G6 is of course hanging, but who cares? Bishop g6, f takes e5 for a complete mess. Yeah, it can work. It can work. It is possible. Black has some decently placed pieces here. Do I actually have something else than taking? Knight g6 maybe. This is the only thing. Knight h4, I mean, is the only thing that I could imagine. Looks a little bit iffy, yeah? After bishop g6, fe5, I don't have a good move. It is just what it is. Maybe knight h5, but yeah, come on, I have to make a decision here. Bishop e6 by Buckeye. Yeah, I probably have to take it. Rook b8 played by Indiana Fats. I'm going to take this, and here I have what is the best here actually? Queen b8 probably, yeah? So that f8 is hanging on top. Okay, develop, and here, yeah, knight g5 is what I wanted to do. Yeah, take the pawn. Okay, Aslan went queen d6. Yeah, knight e4 is possible. And then queen d5. Tja, don't like it so much. Give him d5. Let's play a small improvement move. Okay, so black will play f6 in the nearest future and then knight f8. I would like to get f4 on the road. Let's do this, knight h2. He takes with the f pawn. Wow. With the f pawn. Wow, I wouldn't have thought about that. Ruin the perfectly sound structure. Okay. d5, yeah, by Duke Bishop. Interesting move. That's not something that I had thought about at all. Okay. I can just take, and then knight f3. Yeah, okay, I cannot go e5. I can let him take, but I think I'd rather take myself. Okay, here I've... Okay, I thought f4 is good here. Let's do it, f4. Trade here, and yeah, queen to f4 is a possibility. Queen trade would be okay here. Okay, I should tidy up some of the games. Some of the games are actually already over. Eternal Warrior has resigned. And Jester has also resigned after queen to a7. And Chicherinas always blundered a piece and resigned. And Haiyan, that was in wake of the maid. Pearl Hacker has also resigned. So a couple of games are in the books. Let's see what is going on. f6, okay, this was planned anyway. And Buckeye with rook d8. So, how do we play against this weakness there on e6? Knight f4 is the most obvious move. Not sure if it is good though. Let's do it. Okay, and that was taken. Knight h5 was what I was thinking. Trying to get this knight close to the king. And I think I'm just going to do it. No use in spending more time. Okay. Double on the e-file. That's a good game here, by the way, by Serge Rich. I don't know how this is pronounced. He's doing a really good job here, playing very solidly and keeping everything nicely coordinated. Yeah, there was Karyakin Mamedyarov. I really hope that Mamedyarov wins, as that was a really awful game by Karyakin. And I mean, how often can you play so badly as he does and not lose? I mean, he really often plays terribly bad, and then when he's in the bad position, he starts to defend like a lion, yeah? Which is a remarkable quality, of course, but you cannot just play so badly all the time and still not lose. I mean, Mamedyarov has a 1 endgame. Okay. Queen g6. Okay, the thing is f5. I'm trying to play against the bishop. Hey, it's got queen g5 though. And it just about holds. I've got knight e4. Yeah, knight f6 is good. Yeah, I have c5, bishop f4 stuff, but black is still extremely solid. Yeah, he's got e5 coming. I mean, maybe I can answer it by d5, but not sure. Let's see. Okay, black has taken with the pawn. Okay, I have to move this bishop, and I don't have many squares, so bishop d2 has to be played, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Aslan went knight b6. Okay, so those two knights look funny. They really do. One thing I can do is I can simply snatch h7. Maybe I should just take the pawn, yeah? Take the money and run. That's probably not a bad move. Okay, I'm taking it. The moving Dutchman went knight to f6. Okay, so here I can take g7 or I take g7. g5, that I did not have on the agenda at all. Okay. Okay, queen g6, take f6. Yeah. He takes with the king. Wow. I haven't thought about that at all. Ah, okay. I mean, everybody would take with the queen automatically, use the queen on the g file, but king takes after bishop d3. He's got c4, or what is the deal? Okay. I can play knight h4, but that looks like it decentralizes a lot. Yeah, but maybe still. Okay, e5. So isn't that good? What is wrong with knight d5? I don't know. Okay, bishop a6. So am I moving the knight away or just play b3 here? Both is possible. But moving it away isn't a bad choice, yeah? Let's do it. Okay, if I go f6 here, he will check me on e3. So this is the main point of everything here for f6 next. So I'll recapture. And here, knight e4 is also a move. The queen will move, and then knight takes f6. Especially after queen d5, knight f6 looks good. Yeah? Let's do it. Huh. So he just goes into the d file. No worry in the world. Yeah, maybe I don't have a discovery here. Is he threatening something though? Maybe not. Yeah, I just have this one maybe. Yeah, let's just centralize. Okay, e5 by moving Dutchman. Knight f5, no. Yeah, come on, I need all pieces. Queen to e7 by Serge. Bishop b4 is his idea. Let's prevent it. Yeah, not much going on in this ending, huh? I can double here maybe. Bishop f6, let's just centralize. And this knight is coming to all the way to e6. Yeah, isn't those knights... Knight g4, it doesn't really do much, yeah? Okay, preparing f4. a5, no worry in the world. This one, I don't know, for knight g6, knight g6, queen h4, or a5, I just don't understand at all. What is the idea? Rook a6? I don't know. Help! I don't understand the move. Maybe I should do this actually. So that I have c2 as a square. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, develop. And knight here, yeah? We'll take this. Oh, f6. If I go h3, how is he not losing the bishop? Maybe there was no square anyway, but it's actually possible that it was lost anyway, but h3, so he wants to sacrifice then, yeah? For sure. And that position looks so wrong. I mean, I wonder if something like c5 isn't even better. Can always play h3 anyway. And he's getting 2 pawns, yeah, with my king position a little bit open. Huh, not so thrilled about this idea. Knight f2 almost. I don't know, I somehow feel tempted to play c5 in this position. Let's do it. So here, how to do it? He's got rook g7 possibly lined up. Yeah, I should probably move the g pawn in the nearest future. Yeah, let's get this back. Bishop a6. I can take the knight, huh? I can take this. I know f1 is hanging, but is that really important? I don't know. Okay, d5 by Zebal. Wow. Wow. What? If I go back, isn't that a double attack? Come on, Zebal. I don't believe this. That's a double attack. Okay, take. And here. So he's close to playing e5. I'm not allowing that. and bishop to d7. Okay, rook e1. And here, yeah, this is a really interesting position. I had something very similar against Indiana Feds recently, in a recent simul. And I got very close to a win, but somehow didn't manage. Going to shut down any c4 stuff. Knight d7, so I can go g5 is one idea, or just take. Taking is easiest. Yeah, let's take. Okay. Take e7. And here, yeah, how do I recapture? Rook takes is simplest, but queen takes gets on the light squares. It's probably interesting, even though it's a very, yeah, come on, I have to make a move. Bishop e6, okay, I play a normal strengthening move, and e4. What is Buckeye doing here? I really wonder. Knight g5 or queen c3. It's queen c3 is not, it's not threatening much. What is the point though? What does he want to do? This is what I would like to understand. Rook f5 maybe, yeah? Is that the point? Rook f5. And then I just drop back the knight. Yeah? That cannot be the point. Okay. Queen d7 by Aslan. So what's on here? The h pawn. I would like to get this simply to be sure that it doesn't do anything. So rook h1. Okay, so this is going back now for knight f5. Bishop c6. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense here by Duke bishop. Where to do it? Where to put all my pieces here? I think I go here, yeah, for queen g4. c5, they all like to do this somehow in those positions. Let's take. And f3 for king f2 next. Yeah, knight to f4. I expected this to happen, but I now see if I go queen d1, he might sacrifice on d3. Huh. No, I have time there. Okay, knight f5. I could try here. I can also take on f4 maybe. Like pawn takes, rook e7, queen takes, knight f5. And then rook is on d5. Okay. Okay, I'm checking first. Okay, he attacks this pawn. Get ready for rook to h2. Yeah, I don't have anything in particular here. Pawn to c4 is quite annoying also. Oh no, that I can actually take as long as the rook is on a8. Oh, knight c5, isn't that a problem? Maybe not. Okay, let's go on to that. And d4, yeah, if I take it and rook d3, So knight f5 check, and king went to h8. E4 is an annoying move somehow. But okay, I have to move this away first. Okay, give me the knight. Maybe I should have taken the bishop before. It's probably not a huge difference. I don't know, if I take it, that will probably be sufficient, but the bishop is still not really having lots of moves, you know. I would still like to win it instead of just trade it. I'm not seeing it though. So Mamedyarov won this game against Karjakin. Okay. So then it's basically over for Karjakin. Yeah? He can never come back from such a loss. Okay, I'm just covering the a-pawn. Karjakin is simply not winning enough games. It doesn't feel likely that he can come back from losing with white in the first round, especially against someone who's in contention themselves. Okay, bishop to h5. Let's go. King up. So here, yeah, rook d3, this bishop f5. I think I have to go back. And c4 here by moving Dutchman. My queen is not playing. I need my queen participating in this. Queen here and to h4 is the normal choice, but he's got queen c5. That is the point. I can take h6, but that definitely won't help. A king move, yeah, but then he's got knight h5 stuff, like king h1, knight h5. And king h2 is going right into the diagonal. Here, queen c7 to h2. Very, very difficult to play. Knight h5, queen f3 should be good actually. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, bishop g6 by Oapar. Just knight f5 is good here. And queen g7 here by Aslan. He's attacking my pawn on the g-file, which I'm going to advance. And rook c8 by Scarlet Warrior. Yeah, this is those 1400s are always tricky ratings because you it is the provisional rating for people who never have played a longer time control game. This person has a 1700 rating in Blitz, but plays very well so far. So moving the bishop back, it's a bit lame, but I don't see anything good there. Okay, Sebal has simply doubled. Yeah, that is a very normal looking choice. I still did not want to take. It feels like I should be able to win the bishop, but I don't see how. I just don't see how. Okay. Knight d3 check by Buckeye. So pawn takes, he will take on d5. Yeah, it looks quite equalish, huh? I have to take with the pawn anyway. Yeah, rook takes, pawn takes on d3 is nothing. So take here. And he's just pushing here. Pushing on. Okay, taking it. And now Indiana Fats. Rook to d7. Yes. I would like to play g3 and expel this knight. I just wonder if g3 is actually a move. I don't think it works yet. Yeah, to be honest, maybe I should just go back. Yeah, let's go back. This one, I wanted to do that, but now I have spotted rook e2 is actually a move. Rook e2, queen f4 though. Yeah, okay, it's okay. So here, Serge rich bishop back. I'm going to play a normal move and then see what happens. Okay, why is b6 possible? Isn't e6 hanging? Looks like it just hangs. Okay, recapture this. And now, my idea was to play queen f2 to h4. Very slow. Still. I probably should have gone to c2, by the way, earlier, but it's too late. I still want to do this though. Queen to h4 looks so tempting. So here I wanted to play queen e4. Just queen e4, queen takes a2, queen c4 check. Looks quite drawish. Yeah, h6. Yes, this is what I expected. And knight e4 now. Rook c8. So let's keep this. And b4 I thought was a bit better for me here. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought I am better a little bit. Okay, here I'm just a pawn up in this ending. And rook e3, okay, by Sebal. Is he threatening something? Yes, this pawn. Okay, so Aslan here. g6 and then f5 maybe. Okay, yeah, this is rather drawish here, I think. Yeah, I need some new tea, huh? Hey, the pre-move. The pre-move was working there. Yeah, knight to g6. Yeah, nothing in particular going on. f5 was my idea, at least. And okay. I really had some hallucination there. I was thinking knight b5 might be possible here, but it does not really help. Not such a great position, honestly. Knight h7, okay. Let's trade this. And queen takes d4. My original idea here was f6, and I think it's good. Yeah, rook g6. I have queen f7. Yeah, those pawns. Those pawns should be very strong. Okay, so he's just plays h5. Just goes h5. Knight h4 is also on. Not sure if this helps. But I think this is a good move. Just stop everything and then go from there. Okay. c6. Yeah. I'm just continuing. How do I win? How do I win this? Is there a convincing way to do it? Something concrete. I can try rook e1, of course. Trade stuff. At the end, d4 hangs is the thing. With check. I mean, I could go king h1 and threaten rook e1 in a way. Yeah, okay, I need to make a move. Let's retreat that one. Okie dokie, queen to e6. So here, knight to e3. Yeah, it would be neat, or not. Can you go h5 and then sacrifice on h3? I don't think so, yeah. It doesn't work. Okay, take. Knight f6 and let's centralize. Queen to f4. That is not a check. Means that g7 is possible and I should win material, yeah. Let's just win stuff. Rook d8 by the moving Dutchman. Queen h4. Now my pieces come into attacking positions. Okay. Why does that work even? Take, bishop c4. Wins the pawn. I think, I hope, I believe. c5. Yeah, easiest is probably to take and then play b4. I'm going to do that. Knight e4 was my plan in this position. And g8, yeah, for a piece. So can tidy up. The game against Buckeye is finished somehow. Why? Oh, he resigns. Okay, maybe he had to leave or something. Huh. It's just a draw, huh? Just a draw. The position, I mean, nothing going on. And Aslan has resigned. Okay, thanks for the game, Aslan. If you're listening in. So here, bishop c4 was the point. And b4. Want to create an outside passer. Outside passer is good to have, especially if you fight against knights. So what is the standing? Did I already concede a game? It looks okay, right? I think. Did I make a draw somewhere? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I won everything so far. H5 by Indiana Fats. Okie dokie. So, where do we go? To H2 or E3? I want Queen E3. Oh, interesting move here. But if I take on C5, that's irritating. Okay, I'll take them. Okay, moving Dutchman with Queen to F7. Where are you going with all this? Knight H6. This is all close. Some direct attacking ideas are very close. Queen G5 is the pedestrian move for the check on H6. Yeah, come on. And here, king to E3 looks normal, but he's got this check. This check is somewhat irritating. Yeah, got King D4 though. So here we have a trade. Takes on D4. Here the issue is at the end I have Rook to D7, and that sucks. In one sentence for him. Okay, so here Knight H6 is not yet working. And Queen. Okay, that's a good move probably. However, if I go here, I'm threatening Knight H4 really, really badly. Okay. Bishop C8 by Indiana Fats. I have not beaten him often. Yeah? We played a lot in those events, yeah? And most of the time I had good positions but failed to convert them. And this is also, by the way, a pretty good position, I think. Let's see if I do any better. I'm not winning or anything, but I think white is a bit better. Okay, very good game here by Scarlet Warrior. Just bishop f5. That's probably an idea, yeah. And also taking care of the back rank. Okie dokie, knight there. I did not see that move coming. And now he defends well. A3, 95. King e4 though, it doesn't lead to anything. Okay, queen to h4 by Zebal. Okay, rook e1, yeah, that was the plan. Rook g3 doesn't work. And he cannot take on d4 at the end because of queen e8 mate, so I should be able to trade some stuff. Queen f3 was my original idea, but maybe not. So this I didn't see, of course. Knight h4. Intending knight g6. The diagonal is also now wide open, the long diagonal here, but it's not clear that this threatens so much here. It says, stop torturing me. Am I not seeing the wins? Maybe this is the issue. Maybe I have wins the whole time and I don't see it. But I don't, simply don't see it. Anyway. F5. Yeah, this is weakening a lot. But maybe possible. Okay. And rook on the 7th. F4 for knight f3. I want this knight back into the game. And now black is tied down to the f7 pawn. Okay, so I wanted to go knight f3 anyway, to be honest. The other move that is interesting is h4, but then maybe he can... anyway, let's do it. Okay, I'm taking this. Takes, rook takes, rook e1, rook g3. Okay. But this I can take. I mean, first of all. I don't like black getting this bigger center. Yeah, I've done something wrong here. Yeah? That's pretty much clear. But what to do now exactly? It's got e5 on the way. I wanted to provoke all that, yeah, because I thought it weakens him. This is true to some extent, but if he's got all those active pieces, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Allowing the trade. Is it actually good to trade? I've got a weakness on b3 and a weakness on d4. Is there anything else? I can go queen to d1 or something, just keep both pawns covered. Or queen b4 actually, yeah? Queen b4, attack d4, b6, everything. Yep. d3 by Scarlet Warrior. Take and then c3 or something. Okay, so rook d6. Yeah, I can take on f4 now. Yeah, I can and have to take. So here, my idea here was knight g1 to e2. I just want to get rid of his piece there. Yeah, black is playing super ambitiously and interestingly with the c3 here. Yep, let's go for it. Take him. So that did not end in a mate, but bishop e5, knight h4, bishop b3. I think the pieces that I have left should be very strong now. Marsh has resigned this game. Okay, it was a really rotten ending. So queen c7 by Serge here. One way to play is queen e5 and hope that he trades queens. He will not do it. He will move the queen away rather. And the queen trade is generally speaking not so much in my favor. b4 is interesting, or a4. Okay, let's go a4. So he's now offering this rook. Just wonder if that is actually strongest to take. The bishop is extremely strong on e5. Just an extremely strong piece. Okay, on the other hand, if I take it and then knight f5 to e3, it's a winning ending. It's just what it is. I still like this move. It's just so beautiful, this bishop. Yeah, I cannot help it. So bishop f5 in this game by Scarlet Warrior. So queen e1, there's queen b4. Yeah, I want to keep it for the moment, this pawn, if possible. Okay, so rook a6 here in this position. And now I was thinking rook f1. Or the knight, yeah, the knight could support this a little bit. Knight g6 to f4, something like that, or knight f5 to g3. Okay, h5 by Zeba. Why can I not just take it? What is the deal? Rook e4 or something? I think I'll take it. That also opens up against his king. Okay, so here, check. Check, check, check. I wanted to go king e4, but now I see that knight f6 back is coming, which is a little bit of a nuisance. King f3, there's knight d4. I've got king e4. It does not convince all that much. I have to move. Okay, so here maybe I should have taken the material. King f7, it continues. Knight g3, knight d4, those moves are strong. Knight g3 is also a good move here. Let's do it. a6, a5, and e5 here by Duke Bishop. Yeah, he had to do something, and I mean he had to do something. That sounds weird. I mean, it is very, very clear that he has this opportunity to get active, and he did. So yeah, c4. I need to do something. h4, knight e2. So here I am. How to play this in the best way? Still want to win in the attack if possible. c2. Okay. Is there any way to get at that pawn quickly? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like I have an easy way to get to the pawn. b5, bishop takes d3. Yeah. If I go here, he will take on b4. I have to play something. So this one. Knight e4, rook f8. That looks very clean. F5. Hooray. F5. Okay, I cannot take due to knight d4 check. How do I actually play now? I don't want to go all the way back, you know, like king e2. He's threatening knight d4 and c2 all of a sudden, yeah. King e2, knight d4 check, king d1, c2 check, whatever, yeah, I mean. I don't see a good move against this, to be honest. Am I bad? Am I worse here? Well, what is happening in this game? I mean, how is this even possible? I don't see a move. Okay, I have 45 minutes. And I will take care about the other games now first. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, am I taking on d8 now, or is there some crazy losing thing here as well? Yeah, like rook h4 and all of a sudden I'm losing. Okay, knight on the knight on g3 is on h5. H5 can return to g3 if needed. Rook h4 is indeed possible. It's possible. I go back now, rook takes, and then queen b6. That is a pinning situation. Maybe I should do that, yeah. Yeah, this is crazy game. Yeah, I'll let him wait there a little bit. Bishop a7 here by Serge, if that is the right way to pronounce it, which I don't know. Okay, going queen e5, f5, I'll let him wait. And then play the other games. So Scarlet Warrior, queen to b4. Yeah, it's a great game here by 1700 blitz rating. Keeping me under pressure the whole time. Queen e3. And queen b1 probably. We'll see. Okay, knight to d7, a move that I didn't even see, to be honest. I didn't even see it coming. Okay, I can take on f8 and take c3. I don't know if I have anything better here. Bishop f4. I mean, it's enough. It's enough. And now take c3. I just wonder, bishop takes. Yeah, bishop takes is probably better. 2 bishops are better than a rook. Knight f6. Huh. Not a move I expected. But c5 check isn't really doing all that much. Yeah, I'm still going to do it. No, that game I'm not going to play. Let's play something that is a bit more positive for me. So how do I get this? I need to attack the bishop somehow. To attack that pawn is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, okay, whatever. G4. Rook h4 went there anyway. Okay, queen to e1 or something. No, the F5 game. You mean? I don't know. I just think he can wait for a moment there. I have I have nicer games to play, and I really don't know what to do in that game. What am I supposed to do there? I have no idea what I could do. Okay, so here, interesting, the Indiana Fats game. So is there a way knight to e3, knight to f5? A queen to f3 or so, I don't know. No, I do read the chat. It's just there's not much chat going on, so there's not much to respond to. So Duke Bishop went king h8. I'm going to take there. Bishop e6 by Scarlet Warrior. My idea was d4. Yeah, let's do it. And bishop d3. Maybe I'm getting this pawn after all. Okay, so rook to c6. The best possible place for this bishop is b3 actually. I should be covered. If a4 takes... No, that works. If I can win the a pawn, then it's basically over. I mean, it is a winning position, but I mean, it's also easy then to convert. This is the thing. Yeah, Duke Bishop, it's again my move, and I have to develop stuff. Sebal has traded, and here I definitely need some Luft for my king. Indiana Fats has not moved. Okay. I have to check my messages. Yeah, we have a we have a team match coming tomorrow, and I'm the team captain. I always have to watch out for the latest people falling ill or something at the last minute. This is really happening quite often. Whenever you have a bad weather around and you have the flu or whatever, it's really not so easy. Okay, so here, yeah, I am going to trade now. Trade the queens and then go b4. Queen to b2. Okay. Bishop b3 is going to be extremely strong. Don't really have anything great there. King g6 by moving Dutchman. Is there a light square? There is no tactic. Can I take a5? Yeah, just this is the main thing. That is the last pawn that is of some danger. The final pawn. No, can take it. So, not my move, not my move. Here it is my move against Indiana Fats. So, I can take it. But I don't know if that really helps. He's got Bishop e6 lined up. Knight e3 is also interesting. Go into that. Look at that f5 square. h4 by moving Dutchman. So how do we end this now? The knight to f3 would be good. Knight to f3 is a good way to do it. Attacks the h4 pawn. Duke Bishop, Knight g4. Yeah, he's going for the kill. Yeah, thanks for the game, Moving Dutchman. It was interesting as always. Those games are almost always the most interesting. Knight g4. Yeah, that's a good move, of course. He's got e4. e4 on the agenda. Yeah, currently I'm on 9 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses, but that will not stand this score. I will definitely lose some. This is not a happy move, but it's also not a happy position. Yeah, the moving Dutchman has resigned, so we can tidy up this a little bit. In this game still I've got 23 minutes, so I can look at the others. Queen trade. That's an interesting proposition. Take, I can take f4, but that doesn't do much. Okay, let's trade queens. Okay, rook d7 here by Serge. Okay, I'd like to go g4, g5, but currently against g4 he's got bishop f4 lined up. It's a bit difficult here to make any headway. Knight h2, that's still a bad position. And Indiana Fats has recaptured. Okay. So going here to try to get g3 in. Very slowish kind of game, but you get that from those static structures quite frequently. Covering this. Scarlet Warrior, bishop to d5. Okay. Tja. Bishop g2 is now probably not working. Yeah, this is. But I don't know. Okay, I have to make a decision. You cannot take forever. Okay, get this to e2. And that was taken. He can go e4, and it's probably strong, but I was in a situation where I did not have a good move anyway. The issue here is king g1 is check first of all, and he's got e3. This is the most. This is the issue actually. Not so much, I don't know, taking on d3 or so. He can play e3, and that probably will kill me. Knight f4 by Indiana Fats. So this is threatening g3. Threatening is strong, but intending. Let's call it intending. Rook h8 is probably a good move, making g3 impossible. So is it my move anyway? Scarlet Warrior has taken. I'm going to take as well. Now, black can always draw here at will, yeah, but rook d8 or so. But of course, black is better, a lot better, and tries to win. Okay, Duke Bishop has found e3. Yeah, not that it was so difficult, but this is really the problem here. Nice game here by black. Nice game. Bishop b4 or something. Oh, what a position. Really bad. It's got queen to f4 or something like that will kill me. Yeah, but he doesn't have that much time, so maybe there's still some issues. Okay, I can look at this game again. And I still don't see a good move there for me. king e2, knight d4, king d1. Yeah, it's got two knights at the end. Okay, let's make a move. There, and he has taken. That might win as well, of course. That might win as well. Queen to f4 simply, or yes. Okay, I have to take anyway. So d4 here by Zebile. Go here. Rook c3. What is his idea or her idea? I don't know. Rook d3 or something? Okay, I will have to march this pawn. Good move. Taking h4, g2. That I really played badly, and black played quite convincingly, I would say. It was always under pressure. I don't know, this idea knight g5, e4, that wasn't really hitting the mark. Now that we see what the result is. Yeah, I have no move here. Queen f4 is actually completely killing after rook g1. Got no move, huh? If he goes queen f4, I'm going to resign. It is so easy. Anything else I can cover this with? I don't think so. Nah, okay, I can resign that. That's really very well deserved victory. And here the check, and we go king d1. Rook d3 here by Zebile. So here, knight e2, or what is the best way to do it? Take the pawn. Knight e8 by Serge. Oh, that's a strong move, an interesting move at least. Trying to put the knight onto d6. He's defending this well anyway the whole time. Okay, d5. It's a now or never situation. Yeah. So g3 I cannot play. He played this move here as expected. I wonder if I have still something that I can try here in this position. Can try knight d2 to see knight d2, rook d3 here. So after queen takes, is that a draw then, or is black having some miracle move? Taking this, okay. King c1, knight b3. Yeah. The funniest thing would be if I get checkmated by those knights. Yeah, that would be really funny. So c5 here. If I get, if I go b4 here, is that an idea? I don't see a win here. That's the worst part. Knight f4 to g6 would be cute. Trying to play for mate. Knight f4, rook takes, knight g6, but he's got rook e3. And I'm not sure that I'm winning this. Really not. It's quite remarkable. b4, I don't know. I need to make a move. So this check is at least easy. I have only one reply. And he can even just take the friggin' pawn on c5. Okay. So here I can... Oh, I didn't know that it was coming. I had switched off sounds, but the draw sounds, obviously not. Take it. And c5. Yeah, he's got 96, yeah, blockading everything. Let's take this. Yeah, he can just take this now. Probably losing this game. Take there. And now knight d6 is probably coming here. Just want to get out of the file. So knight f4. Knight f4. Cannot take it due to knight g6. So bishop e6 here by Indiana Fats. Is there still a way to get g3 on the road? An alternative is to try to trade the knight. That's something that I could have tried earlier, but I'm not sure that it really does much. Knight to e2, I don't know, it doesn't really help him. Let's make a waiting move. Okay, to get the knight back. Probably then knight e4 will come or something. I have to get this back. Okay, isn't that mate now? Threatening mate. And then you got rook a8, but anyway, I have to do it now. Rook b2, I don't know, that's tough, very tough defense by Serge. Knight g1, yes, black plays for a win, of course. Let's do it. So this is going to be lost, yeah? There's no way to, there's really no way to save this now. If I cannot even move the bishop for to go at that pawn. Knight to b5 or something maybe, I don't know. Black is playing this perfectly anyway. What can you do here? At some point they start to play perfectly. Yeah, all of a sudden the opening is played like a beginner, and then every move is perfect. Yeah, it's just, it's somehow magic. Yeah. Okay, this is at least stopping some of the pawns. So I think that one game is a draw. That Scarlet Warrior game is a draw now. And Duke Bishop, I had resigned. Okay, I cannot really do all that much here. Trading this knight is an idea. The only idea that I have here. So knight b5 and knight e2, where I'm losing all the pawns. Knight b5, knight e2. So knight c4 here. Yeah, rook b3. It was very well defended by black. So can I somehow here play for mate? That's the opportunity here. That's the chance. I need the pawns like g4, h4, g5, and then for mate at the end. Those two are not moving that quickly. If he just moves the b pawn, I think this is going to be maybe quick enough. It's not quick enough. Like g4, b5, h4, b4, g5, b3 takes h5. Just by one tempo, that would actually work. g4, b5, h4, b4, g5, b3 takes h5, b2, h6, and rook g7 mate. But he has stuff in the meantime. He can play king to h7, for example. I don't know if that works, but we'll see. It's such a solid defense here that black has put up. Super solid.
Draw?
Yeah, and Jan Fetz offers a draw. That is not unjustified, because I have not really done all that much in recent moves. Yeah, it's probably okay. I'm taking this draw. And here I'm going to try for a mating attack against Zebal. Knight to b5. Okay, I don't Maybe he's actually going knight c7, huh? No, that's not possible. So back. Yeah, I have to take now, huh? Rook b1. Yeah, he's not saving b7. Maybe he does. Okay, I will play it anyway. So the Indiana Feds game is finished. Wapa is continuing here and trying to find great moves. It worked well so far. So we just have 3 games left, is that right? The Wapa game, Zebil. The question is, do I mate him before he promotes? That's the thing. Yeah, I wonder. b4, g5. It's very straightforward. I threaten to take h5, h6, rook g7 mate or h7 mate. I don't know. I don't see how he defends it. I think Serge is okay. Knight to d3. Okay. I'm not going to invest much time here. Let's here, yeah. Let's go here. And so here Zebil has to defend here against the mating attack. And here the knight is attacked. If he goes f4, if he takes f4, I'll take c3. And black is low on pawn count, and 2 knights cannot mate. So that is the only hope here. Yeah. I think Serge offered a draw. Tja. It is drawish, it definitely is, but I wonder if I can still do something trying to push the d-pawn. The check. I cannot go c4, so I have to go here. And then he's got a4 check. Yeah, but at the end there's no pawns left. Huh? Anyway, I'll go with them. So bishop g4, but it doesn't really help. Yeah, the rook comes to d6 simply. Yeah, I cannot do all that much here. It still looks like the pawn could be worth something, but bishop to a4 to c6 or something, that looks a bit outlandish, but I'm not risking anything, so I think I can do it. So Zebal is taking time. He has to. It is a very, very tough situation. Yeah, my mating idea. Okay, f4 is played. Okay, king a4 I cannot play. Maybe this one. Okay, he's going for it, but I have this now, yeah. G5. Maybe he's taking and going king h7. That's possible. If I go h5, there is king h7. Okay, I'm going g5. b5. Oh, that's a very direct way of trying to clear things up. Yeah, okay. So, wait. I got h5 and f6 there immediately. If I go f6, he takes at h5. Then I'm threatening this h6 and mate. f6 now, king h7, rook g7, king h6. Okay, if I just recapture, I'm threatening f6. King h7. Knight f4. It looks a little bit slow. It could win. It could win. It's not like it's totally off. h5, king h7, f6. Okay, I'm just taking. Yeah, this is still super drawish, but let's see. The question is, where do I go now? Knight h4 or f4? I think f4, that must be right, for f6. Go to a4 and bishop to c6. It's still not much at all. Okay, so f6, what are you doing then? Rook g8. I'm threatening rook g7 and knight g6 mate. Okay, and now I have f7. Sorry. Or actually g6 first. Is that better? The mate is g6, f7 and rook d5, h5 mate. That's the mate. I just wonder what the best way to do it is. g6, king h6, rook d5 immediately. Takes, check, king g7, check there, king f8. It's not a mate. Yeah, I think f7 is best, yeah. Okay, rook d6. Bishop here. Okay, let's check and rook d5 mate next move. Rook d5, h5. No, rook h5 mate. So at the end, the mating attack did the trick against all the pawns, but I wasn't completely sure if there was maybe a defense somewhere for black. It's very, very close. It says lol. Yeah, I had some idea there. It wasn't It wasn't lucky or anything. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe he had something, but I felt the mating attack was very dangerous. Thanks for the game, Zeba. So Serge is playing here, and Wapa is yeah, is also digging deep into this position. So bishop c5. Is there still a way to get to the pawn? Probably not, yeah. Yeah, that is probably just a draw. Probably just a draw. Going rook b3, and then I can bring the king up, but don't really have anything here. I'll be back in about a minute. So okay, I'll bring the king up here, and he offers me a draw. No, I just the stream was not gone. I just needed a quick break. Oh, he offers me a draw, and it's very generous. I'm taking it. It's probably a draw, maybe. Oh yeah, that game, I don't know. So just this one game left. And yep. Yeah, I have no waiting screen, yeah, like the for the simuls. Hi Tilo. F6, okay. So I'm still a bit for choice here. F6 is a move that I did not quite get. It looked a little bit odd, this choice. Still, I don't really see what to do there in terms of playing for a win. I probably So yeah, the candidates had 3 decisive games then. Yeah, only Aronian Ding was a draw, right? That's really cool. What can I do here? Is there some way forward? I should probably put the pawns on light squares. H5, G4, F3, and then try invasion. The rook has to enter black's position somehow. Yeah, the candidates tournament is often more interesting than the World Championship itself. That's definitely the case. You just have more games going on at the same time. That is in itself something. So, the thing that is annoying here for black is I don't think somebody says Tilo, you're saying Karjakin won the game? No, I cannot believe that. People told me that Mamedyarov was winning. And Karjakin was really in a bad position. What? Don't tell me he won this game. That would be really weird. Did Karjakin win the game? It's not possible. Anyway, okay. I was really thinking, how is that possible? Yeah, I mean, he has saved some really terrible positions where you don't really understand how he could save them. So. Okay, here black is just not able to do anything else than shuffling. My idea is to bring the king all the way to c7. It's not much fun for black to play this position. Yeah, wow, that is not fun. I'm going just to invade with the king. One thing, however, I have to take into account is possibly black pushing the a-pawn at some time. When in a situation where I cannot take it as d5 is hanging. I wonder if I should go rook e6 or at some point. That could be helpful. Just to being able to take on d6 in case of bishop d6 in some cases. And he has some issues with king safety, of course. Yeah? I get like a bishop on g6, it's close to a mate. So here I want to invade, I don't want to go back, so bishop c5 maybe. Yeah, then I take it, huh? Yeah. It could be like that might be really lost for black simply due to the lack of activity. That is, he simply could run out of moves at some point. Okay, so let's go ahead. That was the idea. Yeah, in the chat, Tywin says the playing venue for the candidates was bad. It looked a little bit odd, yeah, on the. It looked a little bit odd on the stream. I'm curious. Yeah, I'll be there soon in Berlin. Yeah, black does not have many moves here. Definitely not. You can move the bishop now. Yeah, that is definitely true. Rook b8 now on the cards. Okay. Grisho complained the toilets had no water. What? That sounds a bit weird. Yeah, rook b8 is on. Yeah, okay, I'm making a small move and see what he does, but rook b8 doesn't help all that much. I thought that wouldn't help. I mean, maybe he just wants to go back and forth. That's possible. I wonder if I should push f4, f5, rook e6 stuff. This is probably helpful no matter what. Let's do it. Yeah, f4, f5 would actually give him e5, but king b6 to attack the pawn. Bishop b4, king c7. And it gets, I don't know, doesn't have many moves. I'm not really trying to work out a win here. I'm just, yeah, needling needling him, trying little things. Yeah, I don't know what he should do now. He moves bishop to b4. I will go king c7, and that's it. I think I don't see him holding this position. You can probably even just play then rook e6 and the d6, just mechanically pushing everything through. And what is his move now? I'm attacking the pawn. I mean, he can give me the pawn and try to set up a fortress without it, but I don't see how this fortress looks like. There's no coffee for commentators at the candidates. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge coffee drinker, so I will probably survive when I'm there. Oh, okay. Mamedyarov Aronian is tomorrow. It's a interesting one, of course. So rook here, yeah, for d6. Yeah, I mean, Mamedyarov won a black game against Karyakin today. If he manages somehow to beat Aronian, that is more than a good start. That is almost, I mean, I'm not saying he's got it in the bag then, but it's very good then. Yep, d6. Yeah, this game was yeah, a real grind. Yeah, I was close to taking the draw, but somehow, I mean, it was not the right thing to do. I was still having some ideas, at least, where black was just sitting. Just one thing, if he takes there, he resigned, okay. Like at the end there would be f5, but it still is a win. Yeah, thanks for the game, Serge. And again, and indeed thanks for all the games. At the end there were 3 draws and 1 loss. I lost to Duke Bishop, congratulations. And yeah, also thanks to all of you playing. I'm not sure if the moving Dutchman is still around. He was in the chat. That was again a very tough game where I felt I didn't really have a clue what was going on. So yeah, thanks to all of you. And if you decide to visit the candidates in Berlin, I'll be there next week starting Friday. So have a good weekend. Thanks to all of you. Bye bye.